Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Somewhere in Canada. Guys, we are oh, I'm trying to get that cattle barn up and running. I want to get some cows, get the little black Angus going on over there. So you may remember we planted a couple fields down this hillside, down to the highway, with some grass. I'm going to make this into my hay field or silage possibly. Is that a thing? Silage field? Just grass field really is what it's going to come down to. This was all planted and it's ready. You know what? It looks a little bit thready. Like it's not really thick and bushy, but I want to get this started because if I don't do it now, I may not get a second crop off this year. Yeah, that's the goal right there, is to get, I want to be able to cut this twice is my whole plan. I think this top part we can do right now. The bottom part may have to wait a couple of days. We're still a little ways away on that, it looks like. Oh, and also we got some new to us equipment. Look at this 7330 case, older case tractor, little two-wheel drive. We'll get some use out of this today. Actually, let's just jump on in right now. And there's something else, guys. Now, we talked about getting some kind of a bunker, a silage bunker. You know what? We didn't really have a good spot for it. We've been looking around the farm here, trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to do with this. And you know what? We've come up with a better option, I think. So there's some equipment that's going to give us a hand with that. Stay tuned. Let's get to work on this stuff, guys. Hit or batter. Oh, there we go, folks. So we got a bunch of new pieces of equipment for us. It's all from an older farm here. You can see we got the old New Holland grass pickup unit here, little pickup that we'll be able to toss hay and grass into one of our bins. That's kind of an easy tool to use. Now this here, it's essentially just a glorified belt, basically, is what it comes down to, guys. That's pretty much all this is. We'll be able to dump grass in this and use this to overload grass into various different items. It's, you know what? It's a little bit overkill for what I'm going to be using it for, but I think this might just work out perfect. Beside that, well, this is where things are going to get interesting. So instead of using a silage bunker, sorry, I think we're going to go with this, and we'll just make some tarp bunkers, put a bunch of grass into that, and that'll turn it to silage. I thought about doing bales, but bales are such a pain. This here, we could just dump grass in, and it'll create a nice long tube, I think tube silage bale thing. You know what I'm talking about. And then, of course, this one here will be to eat it up and to bring it back over to our cow pen later on when we make the TMR. So we've got these 4 pieces of equipment ready to go. We'll see. We're not going to be obviously destroying any bales today, but we could probably make some. So I need to cut some grass first. And, well, we might as well use the new case, right? Let's get the 7130 in the field. Let's go cut some grass. It's a great day for hay. What can I say? Let's go to... Never mind. Let's just get to work.
It is a great day for hay.
So like I said, guys, I'm going to focus just on this top field for now. I just want to make sure all this equipment works out the way we're hoping. You know what? It should be fine, but you never really know until you test everything out, right? So, well, today is our test day, I suppose. Let's go with that. Let's drop down this, fire it up, and let's get to work. Oh, yeah, there we go. Nice. All right. So we got some grass coming out already. Cool. Now, one thing we should probably windrow this just to make our lives a little bit easier afterwards. I'm just going to kind of go to the top of this hill here. The bottom stuff looked like it was a lot more thready. This stuff here, I think this field might have been fertilized at one point in time before we seeded it. The one down below looks like it could use a little bit more time. So I'm just going to worry about this top portion for now. And really, like I said, it's more of a test for just to see what we get off of this. I really don't know what to expect yet. I'm hoping I can fill one of our one trailer is really what I want to go for, but that's going to be a lot of grass. So if I can do it, I can do it. If I can't, I can't, I guess. Now, guys, the other nice thing about this particular tractor we picked up is that it does have, well, we didn't get the duals with it. There's no duals. We're going to have to buy those if we want to go duals on this thing. But it does have options to put some Dremco tanks on the front, and I was planning on using this as a sprayer tractor. So we've got some extra fertilizer tanks we can put on this thing, and it will make our spraying just a little bit easier, just a little bit. So we can slap those on, and you know what? It's a nice little tractor for that little two-wheel drive. Really quite quick, actually. It seems like it's pretty fast. Easy to drive and easy to maneuver in the fields. I like this thing quite a bit. This is a nice little tractor for sure. Let's drop that back down. All right, back on in. Yeah, look at this. Like, I mean, we're just trucking along here. 1800 RPM. Not bad. Is that 22 kilometers? Wow. Hey guys, look who showed up. Gertie decided to come out. She wanted to give us a hand with this for a bit. So I'm going to let her finish off the last little bit of this field. There's about halfway done. Not too much left here. She can finish off cutting. I'm going to go grab one of the other tractors and we'll windrow this up quickly right behind her. Should be good. They'll make life a little bit simpler when we go to pick it up, I think. Get going, Gertie. Look at her fly. Look at that thing. The tractor's amazing. 300. Nah, we'll take the small guy, the 240. 230? 230. If that door would ever open up. There we go. Finally. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go grab that windrower, and we'll quickly get this done. This is a little overkill for the windrower. I should have used this. I should have swapped these up, but yeah, it's all good. So if we play our cards right here, we should be able to get some cattle relatively quickly. Like I said, by the fall, I'm hoping, I don't know, buying cows in the fall is always not always a great idea, but it might be possible for us. The sooner we can get them, the faster we can obviously start making some money. Let's go. Perfect. Doesn't look like a ton of grass, but not bad. You know what? It's better than nothing, and it's going to be a start. We'll see how much we can fill into one of those bags. I'm really curious to see how that's going to work out for us. Man, we'll have to wait and see on that. Oh, the race is on. She's cutting faster than I'm windrowing. Look at that. Can't even keep up with her. Man, that tractor's fantastic. I kind of wish I was driving her right now. But she's about to get past here, right? Oh, no. I can't quite keep up. There's no way. There we go. Oh, go, 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 go. Nice. We caught up to her. Perfect. Oh, yeah, all right. She's almost done, guys. This is going to take us a couple more passes. We'll finish off the windrowing here, and we'll get in, or else I'll picking this grass up. I've got to set that baler, that silage bunker machine up. That's going to be a little bit of a challenge. You know what? Never set one of those up before, so we're going to have to go double check and see how that all works. I've got the bags ready to go, so it's going to take us just a little bit of time, I think. I got a bit of a rundown and an idea of how it works, but you know what? It's your first time doing something. You got to make sure you do it right. So we're going to be taking a little bit of time, making sure we have that set up properly, and we'll go from there. All right, last pass. I saw Gertie already moving some more equipment over by the farm. I'll show you where we're planning on setting this up. Should be good to go just about now. Yes, perfect. So there's a bunch of a fairly long laneway underneath those power lines, and we should be able to hook those up there. Let's raise that on up. Let's go. I think we'll be able to drag that whole silage bag all the way down the fence line is kind of my plan. I thought about putting it over here, but there's not enough space here really, especially to get it loaded. There is a problem that I'm running into that we're trying to figure out a solution for still. I'll show you here right away. Now look at this. She's got it all set up. So managed to get this, what is it, the Acron? Yeah, it's just a bag silage bin basically here. So it has a hopper up on top that feeds into the bag, of course, and trying to get anything in there, I don't have a great system for that. It won't take bales. We can't just stick a bale in there or anything like that. Trying to get dried or just grass up in there is not an easy task, which is, well, the whole reason behind this this Fleagle, guys. This is the whole reason we need this, is my understanding. So this is going to open up, and we'll be able to back our trucks into this, dump the grass off, and then that belt there is going to load this thing up, is the way this is all going to work out. So I'm going to need a tractor here to fire this thing all up as well once we get going. It's a bit of an interesting, like, it seems like it's overkill, but you know what? This is the way to do it, I guess. So we'll get this fired up. I do need to pick up the grass with that New Holland. We've got the 300 hooked up to our trailer. We'll use that as a bin. I'll get Gertie to drive one or the other. We'll figure this out in a sec once we get things squared away. I'll probably use the 7130 actually. Yeah, let's use the 7130. We could drag the New Holland with that. Let's do that. Let's see if I can get Gertie set up. So let's give this a quick test and see how this is going to work. Gertie's back there in the 300. She's got the trailer hooked up. Let's fire this thing up. All right, everything looks good. Didn't hear any grinding, nothing breaking there. We'll see how Gertie handles behind us. She should be all right though, I'm thinking. Come on, get over there. Oh, it's not a direct behind. Interesting. Okay, let's see if I can straighten this out. I thought it would be like a direct behind, but it's definitely off on the side there. There we go. That should be better. Perfect. Grab all this grass. It's a little bit of an odd spot to go and grab it from. I have to admit, it's not in the right, quite in the right spot for me, I'm finding. Oh man, so of course things are never quite go 100% to plan. The New Holland's pipe's too small. It's a short pipe problem going on here, folks. Definitely got a short pipe problem going on.
Question.
What?
Are we not saying phrasing anymore?
I cannot get it into that Bandit 750. So, rather than, well, I'm going to need this trailer later on at some point. I want to keep this, but let me make a phone call. I think I know what he used with his equipment beforehand. Maybe, I think I saw it at the shop. I wonder if I could just buy that from him as well. Let's see what I can figure out here, guys. But unfortunately, this trailer is just way too tall for this. I I should have known that when we looked at this. I should have known. So we'll see if we can update. Maybe just get a truck. I think that's going to be the plan. Let me go take a quick call, and I'll meet you back here. Give me a couple hours, okay? Let's go.
2 hours later.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So 10 grand later, we got ourselves a new green truck. It's an older Ford. You know what? This is like a 9000 LT 9000 or something like that. I believe this model, but it's in pretty good shape. It's got the bin on the back, so that should work for what we're looking to do. This is what he used, so I'm assuming this should be fine. Let's get this out in the field. Gertie is not going to be happy with me, guys. I'm wrecking her day, that's for sure. But that's, you know what? It's about time I got to wreck her day, isn't it? All right, take number 2. Let's try this again. See if we can get through this field today. That'd be great. Gertie's back there. She's ready to go. Let's see if we can get this field off. Be fantastic if this is going to work. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. Yeah, it was not working before, but I think... Oh, Gertie, where are you going? Oh, okay, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Don't drive into me, please. Thank you. Yeah, that should work if we can get things set up and we don't spray it all over the ground. Come on, get back up here. There it goes. There it goes. Easy, easy. Holy, she's a bit of a speed racer at times. I mean, I don't know if she's used to driving that truck, of course, but I would think she'd be able to figure that out. It's not that difficult. This isn't rocket surgery. Okay, it works, but I definitely have to go at a little bit of a slower rate than I would like to go. But Gertie's having a real tough time trying to find the right speed to match me. I think she's having some difficulties driving that truck. But you know what? It is working. It's just not the speed that I like. I would like it if she would actually speed it up just a touch in here. But she's definitely struggling a little bit. There we go. That being said, guys, that truck looks like it's almost full as well. So there is that. I guess that's a good sign. Oh man, look at the dust coming off of this thing. It's a messy job, but yeah, it's all good. We're getting some silage out of this already. I like that. Well, we're full already. Let me shut this off, actually. I want to go take this back. I want to see how this is going to work. So I'm going to go drive this. Gertie can have a little coffee break there. But I want to see how this bagging system is going to work out. So we'll take the grass back, dump it in, and hopefully this is just a quick process, guys. I don't want to be here all day, but we'll see. It should be relatively straightforward. All right, so this is a little bit equipment intensive. Just because obviously I need a tractor for, well, that belt system. I need a tractor for the bag system. There's a lot of tractors we need, and we don't really have a lot to spare. So I'm using, well, overkill for both of these. Let's be perfectly honest here. Let's turn that one on. Let's go turn this belt on as well. There we go. Belt system is on. Everything looks like it's running. Let's go dump this in, guys. Let's see how this is going to work out. Just dump her straight back up. And in theory, we should be able to dump it in. Oh, perfect. I like that. That looks good. Hydraulics are working good in this truck. I didn't even test anything on this. And look at this. Straight on in. Right into the bag. Perfect. All right, well, this seems to be working just fine. It's going to fill this on up. And guys, we're in business. Perfect. I like it. All right, looks good. Let's go empty this out. We'll go for a drive back on down. So not a bad system. I'm actually really impressed with this. Now, I mean, this is only half the battle. You can see while it's working away over there. Look at how much silage one truckload put out there. You can see how that thing grew out. I'm curious to see how much we're going to get off this and how easy it's going to be to pick that up later. I mean, of course, this is only half the battle. We still have to find a way to get the silage out of the bag afterwards, but I think that should be fine. I mean, it's a lot less equipment intrusive, you know what I mean. Words, Klutch. It's a lot less equipment in order to get the bag part, so I think we'll be okay. Looks like we're not going to be able to finish off this field. We'll have another load to go drop in there first. That's not bad. All right, there we go, actually. It seems to me like we're getting more silage. I don't know. It's a decent amount of grass, guys. I'm not sure. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know if it's going to be enough for, say we get 50 cows. Is that enough silage to get us through a year? I don't know yet. It looks like it is. I think we should be okay. Now the question is this cheaper than a big cement bunker? Well, probably not. You know what? We could have probably built a bunker for cheaper than all the equipment we ended up buying for this. But this isn't too bad in the grand scheme of things. this is actually relatively, it's relatively painless in the grand scheme of things. We're getting stuff done here. Stuff is happening, and it's a fairly easy, look at this. I mean, can you really ask for more? And then we're gonna have this nice little tiny little silage area right here that's gonna be extending along this fence line. Man, that's impressive. Well, there goes our short pipe problem. This thing's growing pretty quick. Yeah, this ain't bad, folks. Not bad at all. I like it. Yeah, this was it Acron? Is that the brand name on this? Watch out for that PTO. Yeah, Acron. The Acron seems to be doing everything I needed to. Not bad for a used piece of equipment. We got this used truck. I could have spent a lot more and splurged a little bit. You know what? Maybe at some point, what would be really nice would be like a pickup trailer, like some kind of a trailer with a pickup head on the bottom. That would probably make our lives about 20 times easier. Then we could get rid of this New Holland. We could use the truck just for odds and ends, but for the most part, you know what? That's not bad. I mean, 10 grand for a truck, yeah, not a big deal, right? Exactly. Let's get Gertie set up, finish this off. Last pass already. You know what? This is a small little field, but we got a decent amount off this. I'm relatively impressed. Perfect. So we'll finish this off. I'll go dump this into that silage bag, and I think we can call it a day. Perfect. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think of this silage system by comparison. You know what? There is a benefit that we don't have to pack down things at least. Silage bales, I don't mind silage bales, but this just might be easier. In the grand scheme of things, you don't have to break apart bales in the same way. We still need more equipment for things, of course, but really in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't a huge amount of equipment. The biggest thing actually is this belt system, which we could have done with something different, but this one is just so much more convenient. Let's be perfectly honest, to have a massive bed like this to drop stuff in versus just a small little area. This works out so much better. I mean, the Acron as well as the other piece of it that will bust apart the bags afterwards, relatively cheap in the grand scheme of things. I mean, I think we're looking at like 25 grand between the two, so next to nothing. This here is double that maybe. So yeah, we could have definitely gone and built a silage bunker. I think we're better off with what we got, to be honest. Right now, time will tell once we break this apart, so stay tuned for that. We'll see if we can get some cows and start breaking this apart soon. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, you know what to do. Slap that like. Don't forget to subscribe. And we'll catch you next time from somewhere in Canada. This is Klutch. Over and out.